Thank you for joining us for another Investor Spotlight series with the Mountain Home Area Chamber of Commerce. I'm Eric Toddy, and today we have the pleasure of being in the company of Rick Pegler and outgoing former state representative Nelda Speaks today talking about the North Arkansas Conservative Political Action Committee. That's a mouthful, Rick, but it's a good organization that you tell me about. So why don't you tell everybody about it?
Well, Eric, we break it down and we say NACPAC.
Okay, good.
We always add, we are Republicans.
Mm-hmm.
So when we first drafted our name for the North Arkansas Conservative Political Action Committee, some of our members thought, well, how will people know we're Republicans? And we declared that we won't say NACPAC without saying we are Republicans, because that's who we are. On the national level, the Republican Party is one thing, but here on the county and the state level, I think the Republican Party is different. And particularly here in Baxter County, we want to focus our attention on good conservative values, good conservative candidates. And as a PAC, or a political action committee, we are able to raise money and distribute money for political purposes.
Sure.
Obviously, whether it's a campaign issue, which we don't get much involved in, but certainly what we're all about is finding and supporting our like-minded Republicans to serve in public office. And we do that by gathering a bunch of us like-minded Republicans together, and we have had some success. We had a meeting last night, and it was our 1-year anniversary.
Okay, happy anniversary.
It was 1 year since we started NACPAC, We Are Republicans, and just a quick look back, I realized that we've had an influence, and we've allowed people to come influence us. We've had great speakers at our monthly meetings.
Right.
We have had the chairman of the Public Service Commission. We've had our Secretary of State come and talk to us. We've had our state senator and our state representatives come and talk to us. And we're happy to say that our Congressman Rick Crawford came to a benefit that we had. So we're pretty well immersed into Republicanism here in Baxter County, and we have a reach throughout the state.
Very good. Now, Nelda, was this your particular brainchild, or is that how it came about?
Yes, it is. I thought we need to stick together. We need to go forward and work for all of our elected officials that we have worked so hard to get in office, and to keep them there, you have to have money. And so I just reached out to the ones that built the party.
Sure.
Of course, there was a lot that built, and we just worked on top of that.
Built upon it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
And we don't want to forget those but anyway, we got together and had a dinner and laughed and talked, and it started growing from there to where we started out with 22 people. And I don't think we've ever been that low in any of our meetings. It's grown since then to we usually run over 60 something people there.
Wow, that's incredible.
But it was all just so we could stay together, work together, and work to keep our people in office and stay behind them. And so I think we have done real good. I never dreamed that we'd ever be where we are today.
Well, very good.
It has grown, and then we joined and made a PAC to where we could hand out money, because you have to be very careful, as I well know, when you give money to candidates.
Sure.
And so we have a PAC, and we've started handing out money. Of course, we've always helped even the surrounding areas over the state, because we've always had money to be able to help other candidates. And we've started doing all of that. And so I'm just excited that to see what has happened and to see that we're going forward. just having a great time, but also the values and like-minded people
Sure. And
that
you're
we are.
accomplishing some things as well by
Yes,
supporting those candidates.
yes.
Great. So tell us, speaking of the meetings, tell us when you meet.
We meet the third Thursday night
Mhm.
of every month at 6 o'clock at El Chico's.
At El Chico.
Yes.
Great, great. So
Mhm.
what else can we add there, Rick, you think?
A typical meeting that we have, we don't even call them meetings. We go
Okay.
to we go to dinner.
A
In fact,
gathering.
yeah, and we so to speak, we don't have members, we have advocates.
Okay.
And that's again, you'll keep hearing us say like-minded people. And they are advocates for the good Republican values. But
Sure.
at our meeting last night, the mayor of Mountain Home came and talked to us for a good while, and he presented himself and his city very well.
Hmm.
And I was glad to see that, because our focus is we realize that we're hometown folks,
Sure.
okay, and we like what's going on in Mountain Home,
Mhm.
and we want to be part of it, and we want the people of Mountain Home to be part of our effort if they are like-minded like we are.
Okay.
Okay.
Absolutely. Well, I want to thank you guys for taking the time out to joining us today, and for you all to join us today on this Investor Spotlight series. The meetings are at El Chico again, and we'll post that in the little blurb for our social media. But you can also find NACPAC's listing in the membership directory at enjoymountainhome.com. Just go to the right, click on members and membership directory, and you can either search for it by name or by category. That would be in the organization, club, and nonprofit category. So thanks again for joining us, y'all, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mhm.